Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the final day of online competition for the Wargaming.net League Gold Series. My name is Benjamin Breaker Novotny.
Let's Edison 99.
And of course, as you can see at the top of my screen, above my head, it does say Top 4 Playoffs. But this is day 2. If you guys did not see day 1, I recommend you all go to YouTube and look for the VODs. Those are some amazing games that were played out between Horsemen and Charlotte Tiger.
And the first one also really nice.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we got a 2 tiebreak game.
I know. We started at 8 o'clock that day. Unfortunately, there was a disconnect, and I mean, ELONG was more or less given a default loss for the first match versus Horsemen. But the way that the rest of the things panned out for the evening, we spent 2 hours broadcasting a single match between Charlotte Tiger and Team Efficiency. Then we spent another 2 hours broadcasting a match between Horsemen and Charlotte Tiger. Of course, it did make it to 2 tiebreakers. If you guys want to see a lot of action, we recommend you go back and watch that. But now, let's focus on where we are for the evening. We've got Team Efficiency, ELONG.
First.
That's going to be the first match. And then the winner of that match is going to face off against Charlotte Tiger. And we can't help but say this enough. This is the most critical moment, not just for the season finals, but for the world finals as well. Because the team of these 3 teams, the one that goes to the season playoffs will be going to the world finals as well. Because Horsemen, they did not make it into season finals of season 2 or season 1. They did make it into the playoffs for both. Oh, I'm sorry, for season 1.
Only season 1.
Right, and where did they finish in season 1, Edison? Do you remember?
Because of on the season 1, the number 5 to 8 do not ranking. So I believe that like 5 to 8 should be the same score.
Actually,
no?
5th prize would get 90 points, 6th prize gets 80 points, 7th prize gets 70 points, and 8th prize gets 60. That being said, Yoi, excuse me,
on that moment,
Horsemen,
Yoi Flash War.
They were Yoi Flashers at the time. Right now, Horsemen, in the grander scheme of things, even if they come in 2nd prize, they don't have a chance at World Finals. But if they come in 1st prize, they do go straight to the World Finals.
How about 2nd?
2nd prize? Well, I mean for the season finals, because all of the teams that faced off against Arete only came in 2nd prize or 3rd prize for the season 1 and season 2. Season 1, excuse me, 1st prize gets 4,000 rating points. 2nd prize gets 2,200. 3rd prize gets 1,100.
But you know the team efficiency is 20. They got one, the second ones, right?
Yeah, so they
don't got a second ones.
Right.
But if the Horsemen got 2nd, you know.
If they got 1st prize for season finals this year, that'll put them in 2nd prize for overall points. If Team Efficiency is unable to qualify, then that will put them in... Hold on. If Team Efficiency is unable to qualify for season 3, they will drop with 300 points, and that'll put them at a grand total of 2,800, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But it'll put them at less than 3,000. If ELONG goes on to the World Finals, then if they come in 3rd prize, you know, or excuse me, not World Finals. If they go on to the season finals and they come in 3rd prize at season finals, they have 1,100 points, adding to their 2,200 already, which brings them to 3,300.
Yeah, so they're gonna be the totally on the 2nd, right?
Right.
If ELONG got a number 3, you know.
And if we don't see Arete there at all, they're already going to the World Finals. They have 8,000 points. But the only way that we see Horsemen going to World Finals is if they make 1st prize. If we see 2nd prize coming out for Team Efficiency, they will go to the World Finals. If we see ELONG go to 2nd prize, they will go to the World Finals. And if we see Charlotte Tiger go to 2nd prize, or 1st or 3rd? It's confusing. It really is. We're talking about metaphysics, guys. We are talking about quantum physics right now. But it's just the lay of the law. Right now, the only condition we can really guarantee is Horsemen will go to the World Finals if and only if they win 1st prize at the season finals. Another condition we can guarantee is that Team Arete will be going to the World Finals.
But you know, ELONG and the team efficiency, you know, we cannot say that right now because of the score is so close right now.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, they're so close.
We have seen Team Efficiency play against ELONG before, and of course that was the final week of the round robin groups, and the end score of that was 5-2. We're gonna have to see if Team Efficiency did anything to ramp up their play in the little time that they've had since that round, and what is effectively speaking a very pivotal game. If the loser of this match is out of the tournament completely and has no chance to go to the season finals, and may in fact void their chance to go to the world finals. But if ELONG loses this, if Team Efficiency loses this, they're pretty much. It's hard to say.
Yeah. But on this season, we seldom see the Team Efficiency on the matches because their opponent always drop.
Yeah.
So maybe on that scenario, maybe they got less experience. Not really experience, but sometimes a professional player they need to keep fighting. So I feel some Team Efficient a little bit not less strong compared to previous season.
Yeah, but we have seen upsets before. Like I'll be honest with you, Edison. Day before yesterday, I did not think we would see Horseman beating Charlotte Tiger. And I don't know. Did you think the same thing or?
Yeah, it's a big turnaround, but do you remember when we on the step, you asked me who is home team? I say home team is Charlotte Tiger, but they choose a solo side. That means they don't want to be a home team. They don't want to be a defender.
Yeah.
So when Horsemen, they take one win and force the Charlotte Tiger become a defender. I feel Charlotte Tiger they somewhat don't know how to be a defender on the step. So maybe Horseman is quite lucky, and then on the tiebreaker, it's a sick-free line, on that map. But you can feel that the Charlotte Tiger don't know how to play on that one. But Horseman already have good experience because of QYC.
That was clearly, the underdog match, the underdog team rather. That was the David, and Charlotte Tiger was most certainly the Goliath. But there were some games where we saw. Charlotte Tiger, I guess you could say, not really performing up to par. Like they did go to a tiebreaker versus Front Mission, and they did win that match, that tiebreaker match.
Yep.
But at the same time, we saw a team like Front Mission was able to tear apart the new team, Phoenix, which was composed of. I'm trying to think. It was composed of members of One Blood as well as
One Blood and
Intense Honking.
Yeah, Intense Honking.
Right.
And another one, I think. They got 3 teams together.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a little bit strange. Okay, so here we go, guys. The tank loadout has formulated before your screen. It's time to stop talking hype and start talking about the game that you're about to see before your very own eyes. Map number 1 is going to be Muravanka, and it looks like we are just about ready to go. We can see a very light tank loadout coming from ELONG.
Yeah, always.
Absolutely. They are going to play this beast mode on this map.
Yeah, we can see that if ELONG, if a Team Efficiency can win this one to ELONG, I can say that if they can do that, they might get higher win rate on the whole matchup.
Right.
Because this one is, for ELONG, is perfect. I have to say that.
Let's see how it pans out. This is game number 1! I have to hype it. There it is, guys. You can see the tank loadout. ELONG going with that extremely light setup. 4 AMX 1390s, 2 RU251s, 2 T32s, and an AMX 12T. Might be trying to do a sneaky capture with that. 2 T32s, a T69, 2 AMX 1390s, RU251, and 5916 coming out of Team Efficiency. All right.
They are team leaders right here.
Line fire coming from Juice. It looks like he's gone with the auto loader on his 5916.
Yeah, you're gonna be a spotter.
Yeah, and of course the AMX 12T. Look at that cute little tiny tank. There it is. Oh wait, that's not the 12T. Is it? No, it's not. It's not. I thought black was in the 12th team. My mistake.
Okay.
It's actually Guanren.
Yeah.
But the reason why I chose that is because of the camo rating, and most likely it'll be kind of slowly pushed into that capture circle.
But you know, I bet they want to find out where is the Dejuice first. You know, because if they use a light tank, they can find that one and then escape really soon.
Yeah, Guanren's actually going forward right now. He might be spotted, but it's a little bit difficult to call, really. Sixth Sense only kicks in if a tank is aiming at him.
Not aiming, stop. If they spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my mistake. I learned something new today. I have to actually go through and use my crew skills. I haven't had as much time to play games as I want to, but yeah.
Team efficiency use new spot point. You know, they never used this one. That's the first time.
All right, so Guanren, he's just creeping his way into that capture circle. Once it gets initiated, Juice, I mean, he's not going to blind fire, but wait, was that blind fire coming in from behind?
Yeah, every time. You know, I bet no one see each other because of if they see that, the fire shouldn't be that in focus. You know.
We're hitting the 5-minute mark. 2 minutes have gone by in this game without any, I guess you could say, firm movement. Blind fire now going back and forth.
QRP might be spotted.
Elong's nice, now dishing out just a little bit. They have to do that with the RU-251s. You don't want to fire a single shot in an AMX 1390 and then put it on the reload.
Yep.
Okay. So now this is, everyone can smell the ozone in the air, because once they find out where even a single tank is, that's when the entire team will dive in on it. 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
They're trying to figure out where is the spotter, you know.
Yeah.
It's so tough, and the team efficiency, this time they use a new spot point. So do you remember the Shao Tiger, they use an artillery kill Fluso with the 15-16 in Horseman. One shot, one kill, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So someone spot him.
Yeah, I think Juice took the shot there. I can't be entirely certain, but
it should be a desk guy.
Yeah.
You know, because the Juice is a spotter.
Right.
Normally a spotter cannot shoot at it.
Came from his direction, but there are 4 teammates behind him, or 3 rather. It looks like 4 maybe. 3 minutes and 48 seconds on that clock. Only an attempted capture a single time. And it looks like there is now a rotate coming in from Elong.
They're trying to figure out where it's at, but they cannot because of team efficiency. Use a new spot point is somewhat hard to figure out where it's at. Oh, okay. 50-meter rule.
Oh man!
Here.
There he is. He's been spotted. He's hit for 546, but ironically enough, it is not he who goes down first, but rather Juice.
Yeah, but it's worse because of when spotted down. No one can see who is on the capture circle, and Elong right now they got more strategy to use right now. So who gonna be the spotter? Shouldn't be the Guanren because they're gonna die there.
Elong is going into, or excuse me, Fox TS is going into the capture circle right now. It's all the more confusing that everyone has not only Elong in their name, but some of them have CN in their name. All right.
Okay, they got this one, and the old spot point. But for the strategy of Elong, is only one is a kill spotter and capture and check an enemy out. That's it.
This is the move.
Right
There's
now,
a second capture, or second tank going in for the capture. This is very dangerous.
And right now, team efficiency have to make a decision.
Right.
They won't use the heavy tank because if the heavy tank move to there before they reach the spot point, they're gonna die first. It looks like it's a miracle coming.
No, they're all moving right now.
Yeah.
The AMX 1390s are going.
Yeah, they cannot hit the Hazumiku.
All right, reset has been made. Now 662 off of Hatsune Miku. That's a sacrifice. 1162. There's 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Team efficiency doesn't have to kill the entire enemy team. They just have to get that reset and make sure that the countdown timer hits 0-0 without that capture going, and at least 1 tank alive on their team.
Yeah, but there is still a Guanren.
201 off of Dexter. And now we're rotating back. Looks like there's going to be a second tank getting in there. Third, maybe even a fourth. Oh my god, they're piling in. Edison How does Team Efficiency reset this? There's 4 tanks in that capture circle. They have to hit all 4 of them.
Yeah, they can reset, but I don't know why the heavy tank is still there. You know?
Tanaka's going in. Tanaka is going in, but it looks like he might get track shotted. 262, 556. There's a reset. No, it's a. Oh my goodness. There's one reset.
Yeah.
But Tanaka goes down.
Yeah, but problem is they only have heavy tank.
Beautiful,
right now.
beautiful. They got the reset. But now it's being reinitiated.
Yeah. And they are forced the heavy tank will go out, and the black go to flank into their back right now.
Right, that's free damage. They can't aim at black. They have to reset.
Yeah.
Elite now is going to try and deal with that problem, but it looks like black, he's going to be maybe all right. Elite is in the RU-251.
Yeah.
Everyone's diving in on that capture circle. 60 seconds remain. Black caught on fire just before he was demolished. And now it looks like Elong's reflection is going to try and shield. Oh my God! That's
right
4
now.
tanks. That's 4 tanks on the capture.
Yeah.
They only need 1. 5 seconds remaining on the clock.
3.
GRB, it's nightmare.
2. Oh!
Oh my God!
Can I do
Is
that?
it going to connect or not? That's the real question. There's no more fire.
The capture.
The capture brings out the win.
Yeah, the ELONG win.
Did they? Did they?
They won.
I don't know. This is confusing. What's going on? Why is the game
because
continuing?
someone died on the capture circle. If one die, they're gonna add 3 seconds.
Oh.
If second die, they're gonna add 6 seconds. So they got 2 or 3 tanks die there, so they add more seconds on that.
All right, all right. Well, that was a little bit confusing, but
No, it's a rule. Okay.
yeah, it was. I mean, you could see from both sides that the nerves were pretty high.
Yeah, but you know, I just wonder why team efficiency didn't push all tank out, because you know your enemy all on the capture circle, but you got more heavy tank, right? So, and on that moment, most of ELONG are reloading.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just push you out, and you know that got more chance to reset if they still on the hillside. Yeah, that's safe, but they're gonna capture. No.
That kind of battle sense is just a little bit absent here. They're all just, how do I say this? They're thinking just win, just win, just win, but they're not thinking about the intricacies, the things that they have to do to get that win. They don't think, oh, I mean, yeah, obviously, when you can see at the tank load at this 4 AMX 1390s, on paper it looks easy. On paper, in theory, it looks easy. But I mean, when they're like, okay, when do we take these guys down and how do we do it? That's the difficult part.
Yeah, I know that. But sometimes it's somewhat like 6th sense, you know.
Yeah.
Because you know the enemy is all autoloader. You know.
Yeah.
When they shoot you guys so many times,
Wait,
they
Edison,
might be reloading right now, you know.
Yeah, there's already 6th sense in this game. Maybe that's 7th
but
sense.
another
7th
6th sense, you know. Okay.
All right. But, I mean, it kind of feels like that other game that we saw in Muravanka between Charlotte Tiger and Team Efficiency, where day before yesterday, we saw there was a divide in the command. How do I say this? There's a divide in the tanks from Team Efficiency. It didn't make too much sense. What happened was there were 2 T-32s to the south of that capture point, and I guess like what was happening was they couldn't decide, you know, are we going to kill those 2 tanks or are we going to go for the capture?
Yep.
And they just, you know, those 2 tanks just kept getting the reset.
Yeah, but you know sometimes you can make it more simple, because you know all enemies here, and you got more firepower. Just push it. You know, don't think about we're gonna hide or something. You know.
Right.
Defender, if they cannot capture and they cannot kill you on time, they're gonna lose that. You know.
That is the truth of tanks. So guys, that's game number 1 between Team Efficiency and ELONG. We'll be back after a short break with game number 2.
Okay.
welcome back, guys. In case you missed game number 1, we saw Team Efficiency basically not really pull out the win against ELONG. ELONG had, like, how do I say this? They're so excellent at shielding their teammates when they're going in for the capture, and it just seemed like Team Efficiency didn't have the coordination necessary to get a full-blown reset. There was always that one tank that they were never able to hit that always got the reset.
Yep.
Well,
but you know,
this is game 2.
It's not that hard, but you know, sometimes the commander of the team efficiency, they have to make a decision. I know that's hard, but you know, on that moment they have to do something about that. If they still stick on the hillside, the enemy gonna capture.
Yeah, and judging by the absence of comics, I guess it would be all right to go ahead and announce this. Yesterday evening, I was speaking to comics on the DPS TeamSpeak, and he informed me that he is retired now, and he will be beginning a carpenter apprenticeship in March. It looks like there hasn't been a change from the tank lineup except for Reflection, but. I think this is essentially comics retiring from World of Tanks, and we wish the best to him. He's been an excellent part of this community, and
yeah, he's a great
we'll miss him.
Not only on the tournament team, but also the DPS, because after he take over the position from the Red Arrow as the old commander on the team efficiency, he's doing really nice and getting better. Sometimes I feel somewhat sad because of, you know, when we start to join the tournament, that's 2 years ago. This is really old friend.
Well, at this moment, Team Efficiency is looking like they're not doing things too terribly different, but ELONG showing that they've got more than one trick up their sleeves.
Yep.
And this is looking nothing like game number 1.
Yeah, yep. And I think if a comic is a percent here, I think the commander should be the desk guy, you know. I know the play style of the desk guy is more defensive. Like
more conservative.
Yeah, more defensive. So we can see that on the ISG style, I mean, instead of scamming, they always plays more defensive like this. So maybe they're gonna have different style on the team efficiency, but I still wish, because he got a lot of good member here, so maybe he can think about something different, you know.
Here we are, but it looks like ELONG now is making it look just a little bit more like game number 1. They're taking most of their tank lineup to the eastern portion of the map, and it looks like they're going to push the issue at capture point 2.
Here is a spotter, right? Do you see that?
Yes.
Problem for that is the best route to find out spotters is come from south.
Oh, man.
Here is on the route, so it's so dangerous. I have to say
Default
that
scout.
the juice gonna be found really soon.
I wonder, was he? He was.
Yeah, that's what I say. The route is there. He shouldn't be there. If you want to be a scout spotter, it should be north part. It's much safer, because if you want to scout from the north side, a lot of sniper can shoot him directly. But if you go through the south route, go through the south side, here's a big house. You know, if something dangerous, you can against a house and avoid the firepower. But you know, if the spotter stand on the south side, it would be really dangerous. Like we say, like we see, you know, the ditches already done.
I mean, it's a little unfortunate right now. We've got Team Efficiency. They're kind of one leg down in this. Tier 6s, like, they offer a little bit of firepower to the team fight, or excuse me, to big tank battles. But at the same time, they just, it isn't too terribly much. But when we're talking about the coordinated firepower from ELONG, it might be a different story. Reflection gets hit for 731.
Yeah, how come he be spot there, you know?
The bigger question is, how did he take so much damage? He's in a T49 right now, so what hit him is the real question.
Yeah, I don't know how to rule there, but because of T49 is not good for sniping, that means he cannot do a close battle. Or he cannot shoot someone only show up torrent, I mean the T32, you know.
All right, well, still waiting for, nice. I mean, like that was a big shot coming out of ELONG's Reflection there, but I mean, it didn't connect with anything. And you can tell he's sporting the 152mm cannon just by the speed that is flying out. Tanaka's going to move forward and try and get the reset on this cap. And again, that's Guanren in there. Blind fire coming from the rest of Team Efficiency, but Tanaka's looking like he's going to be the sacrificial lamb in this position, or the scapegoat.
Yeah, because of the sniping position for the ELONG, they are staying here. So if the Tanaka goes through from the south side, it's really easy to be
There we
sniping.
go. One blind shot did connect with Guanren. Oh my god, the hits here. 174. That puts Dexter at one shot right now. He's very lit. Hatsune Miku is getting closer, and now Dexter's out of the game. That was the, oh my god, T32?
Yes, T32. You know, it's somewhat lucky. It's somewhat lucky, you know, because of on that range, RU-2051 is not that easy to penetrate the T32, but it did. So, you know, it's somewhat lucky there.
Hatsune Miku has been discovered. Nightmare's going to perch himself just a little bit forward on that capture
they
point.
cannot see him except the 15-meter rule.
Yeah, nice hit here. Elong, nice, is getting ultra lit.
Someone found him.
That was the T49 hitting Hatsune Miku for 636 damage, and now that's a lot of one-shot tonks on Elong.
Yeah, the problem right now for ELONG is they have to kill Hatsune Miku first.
But it's going to be Black, because Black is going in for a YOLO swag, and Hatsune Miku is getting 471, 303, 652.
He did that first. Okay, they can capture right now.
Oh man!
And again, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, again.
This guy's is going for it.
Yeah, they have tanks to push up. You know.
665 off of Elong's. I missed the name because the mod's in the way, but it looks like it's going to be GRB going toe-to-toe with Death Guys.
Oh, the back down.
And now they're shooting targets that are irrelevant to the capture point.
4 seconds right now, 3 seconds.
They have to get a resetting shot, but they can't do it. Oh no. Botek is just seconds away from getting the shot that he needs. Can he make it connect or not? Elong wins.
Yeah, they play on the same style. The same strategy. Yeah, Elong win. Won. Yeah.
We saw a similar strategy. It's just that it was executed much, much quicker. Juice getting spotted in his scouting tank in the early part was very critical.
Yeah. He's really critical, like you say. You know, he shouldn't stand there. Let's spot the route. So if he stand there, the 15-meter rule gonna spot him really soon. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like, was that? The question is, whose call was that? Was that Death Guy's call? Maybe. I mean, like, he is the shot caller, I imagine. But at the same time, I mean, it worked it worked against them even faster than it did in game number 1. But
yeah, because of spotter.
Right.
The position is really bad, you know.
Well, after about 2 minutes, we're going to find out what strategy will be sported or espoused from Team Efficiency on offense now that Elong is going on defense for the next 2 rounds on Muravanka, guys. Okay. Don't go away. We'll be back in a couple minutes with game number 3. Don't go away. All right, guys, we are back now with game number 3. This will be game number 1 on offense for team efficiency.
Yep, 14. Yep.
So, I mean, we saw them sporting very conservative play in game 1 and game 2 on defense, but the question is, how does the strategy change on offense? This time around, it looks like they're taking an M41 Bulldog, 2 M41 Bulldogs, actually. So they're ditching the 6.86 setup in exchange for more firepower. The M41 Bulldog being, of course, one of the best DPM, tier 7 in their arsenal. Correct?
The DPM might be
Auto
not
loader.
that good. But
Auto
no,
loader.
it's an auto loader for 10 shots. So for a light tank, it got really nice firepower on tier 7.
So, I mean, I kind of like this idea given that they're already going up against, ELONG's very regular light tank setup. But I'm a little bit surprised that we have ELONG still going for the AMX-12T because it doesn't really contribute that much firepower, especially versus heavies.
But they're on the defense side. So if
know.
it's gonna be a spotter, send somewhere, it's good because it is quite small.
Yeah. Okay, so that's thinking one step ahead. And they're still going to go with the T-49. Of course, they love having a T-49 on their team, especially with a 152 millimeter cannon that can hit 3 shots a game. That is amazing amounts of damage output.
Yeah, if your enemy gonna show up torrent like a T-32, so he can use a T-49 because they use HE shell. Even you show up a torrent, you're gonna make some damage there.
Oh yeah, at least 300, at least. All right, so here we are. You can see the tank loadout on your screen. 3 AMX 1390s, 2 RU-251s, a T-49 AMX 12T coming from ELONG and from Team Efficiency. It's going to be 3 T-32s.
Yeah.
And was that 2 T-69s?
Yeah. So heavy setup.
Right.
That means they're gonna push from the side. If they use a heavy setup, then that means they want to get closer to their enemy.
But it looks like ELONG is rushing in from the side. They're ready to just slice and dice this tank loadout from Team Efficiency. It's worth noting that, yes, this is a very heavy armored setup, but at the same time, there's very little in the way of damage output. But first, we've got Team Efficiency getting a decent amount of damage output. Reflection goes down in a heartbeat.
You know, the T-49 got a big cannon. And our problem is when he shoot, everyone gonna spot him. He is light tank, but when he shoot, the camera should become really low. Because he's a big cannon,
All right, and is that the T-49 that was just dropped from their team?
Yep. So
Was
it's a time for T-32, They don't have a T-49 right now.
Okay, yeah. That was just the amazing pickoff that they needed to make.
Yep.
And it looks like this might be the beginning of a turnaround for Team Efficiency. But we all know ELONG has some very, very strong guerrilla tank tactics, if you will. Well, at this moment, we're just waiting for the push.
Then,
wow. Nice snipes
Yeah.
on the T-32s.
Yeah.
So it looks like, ELONG, they're showing, okay, we're down, but we're not out. And we're just going to have 3 tanks.
Get into the capture circle.
3 fat tanks going to pile into that capture circle. Friendly fire and everything. 470 on Elite. This guy's coming forward just a little bit. And, the snipe.
They cannot see that.
Oh, but those 2 M41 Bulldogs are going way to the south corner. Are they going to?
Yeah, that's right.
And I think they're actually going to try and get that angle on Guanra and ELONG. If they can snipe him, if Elite can get into default scouting range, then they can take him down. The question is, will that happen or not? There it is, 480.
There. Okay,
and now he's gone.
Yeah, they kill Guanra first.
Nightmare coming in and trying to rustle some jimmies from the rear of these 2 Team Efficiency tanks. It's 281 damage off of GRB and 167 off of ELONG's Black. GRB looks like he's next on that hit list, but not before we see Fox TS and Nightmare light up quite a few Team Efficiency tanks. Team Efficiency still holds the advantage here, and now TS home, man. I almost thought he was on fire. That's an 829 damage off of his hull. Team Efficiency looks poised to take this game, but there's 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining on the clock. As long as we see ELONG able to stay alive and get resets, they should be just fine.
Yeah, but they just stick there, and then ELONG is on the reloading right now. I don't think he can reload that fast. So
Right.
even he can reload is a light tank. So like 3 shot, 1 kill is not a big problem.
Nightmare's
for
taking a
TCQ.
long rotate here. Their main concern is keeping the shield on Dexta. And it looks like for the most part it's working.
Yeah, but Nightmare gonna down.
Yeah.
Very soon.
There he goes, Nightmare. What?
He go out.
Yep, he's
Yeah,
out.
Over.
Reset successful on Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, but his mini is, I think.
Right. Another reset, but I mean Dexta and Dust Guys are still okay. Nice shielding and returning of fire. 316. That was a non-penetrating hitting Hatsune Miku, and this game is all but lost
Yeah, it's worth.
for Elong.
You know, it's more.
Nice.
Wow.
They even got the final kill at the end.
Yeah, but you know,
Not bad.
they still win. We're going to count the second, you know, count the time, not damage.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. This one was actually taken pretty quickly. That was faster than game number 1 on offense for
yeah,
Elong.
Yeah, because of they use a heavy tank to rush strategy, and this one even is a rush, but you know it's more defensive thinking. You know, capture the heal and capturing attract them go back better. So it's like somewhat like capture.
Yeah.
You know, somewhat like defensive, but it's work out because they use a lot of heavy tank trying to fight into the light tank in the on the short range. It's really good style, I think, for them.
Adding to that, the critical turning point of this game was when we saw the T-49
Yes.
taken out very early in the game. Did it even have a chance to fire a shot?
I guess he. Let me check it.
I don't. We're about to find out. Hang on, guys. Hang
Yeah,
on, hang on.
actually,
We're checking out right now on the post-game carnage screen, if you will.
No
Not
shot.
a single shot. At least nothing that hit
no shot.
anything. No shots whatsoever.
No shot,
Okay.
no shot.
So I mean, that's a little bit interesting. They took him down just that quick. We saw 4 or 5 shots hit him immediately. Boom, gone from the game.
Yeah.
So that's going to put, again, team efficiency up 1 more point, but it's still 2-1. Elong might learn something from this game. Let's find out what it is after this short 2-minute break. Don't go away, guys.
Okay.
Hi guys, we're just about to dive into game number 4. There's been absolutely 0 changes from both teams. That
Yep.
means we're going to see 3 T-32s again and 2 T-69s and 2 M41 Bulldogs coming out of team efficiency. Meanwhile, from ELONG, we're going to have the same loadout that they had in
Yeah.
game number 1 as well. That T-49, though, it's going to have to stay alive, and I think what they're going to do this game around is definitely change their positioning.
Yeah. At the beginning, I don't know what's going on there. You know, Elong is such a good team. They know how to snipe him, but.
Right, so there it is. It's going to be 3 AMX 1390s, 2 RU251s, a T-49, and an AMX 12T. Again, the decision is just a little bit surprising to get a 12T. A T-37, I think, has a little bit more damage output to add. versus T-32s, but I mean, 12T, it'll do some decent damage against maybe the M41 Bulldogs.
Yeah, but 12T, is much smaller compared to T-37.
It is. And I remember driving those things, trying to shoot the rear of an IS-6 that's at 1% HP and having all 6 of my shots bounce.
Even 12T.
Yeah.
You should use a gold run.
I should have. But that was the, did I know before the game began that I would be getting lucky with positioning?
Wow, the T-49.
T-49
Yeah,
only
he
did,
show up again.
it did fire, but it got very limited damage output. That is reflection in the T-49. And he is the CEO of ELONG's son.
No,
I'm sorry, he's the commander.
Yeah, he's the commander. Nightmare is the son of the CEO.
Right. ELONG is actually the name of a travel agency, and the CEO's son is
Nightmare.
Yeah, Nightmare, essentially the boss of the team. So, here we are.
Oh, this time the team efficiency go to a different route. They want to send the light tank first and trying to flank in from the west side. But it's so dangerous right now because they have got a lot of sniper. But on this position, the heavy tank cannot support those light tank on time, I think.
It's going to come down to coordination. I think Botek and Sly Fox, yes, they're getting in just a little bit too quickly there. 151 damage off of ELONG's nice. Now stacking to 628, 759, 893.
It's done! Wow,
And there he is,
nice.
He's gone. Capture has been initiated. Sly Fox going to continue to push forward versus Black CN. He does have vision of him, so I mean that would be a good idea to do. But the thing is, the sniping support is absent presently.
Yeah. And another part is they cannot see any T-32 there. Okay.
Oh boy.
One run go out.
236, 158, 491. That M41 Bulldog is now getting bullied into the ground. 717, 467.
Yeah, but someone gonna support him because the blade cannot go out. If he go out,
for
everybody
two
gonna
here
shoot
maybe.
him.
527, 150.
Oh,
423.
Nice slide box. Oh,
That was
He
not
almost
quite worth
done.
it. That was not worth it. That was a 2-for-1 tank exchange in this position. And now we've got the rest of team efficiency following suit, trying to get the rest of those tanks out of the game. Guanren now, I guess you could say spotting them.
No one spot him. No one. He spot her.
Excellent camo rating.
Yeah, but his first spot gonna do there. The position is good.
Now he's repositioning.
Whoa!
Got 152
P49.
getting 323 damage off of Death Skies, 232 off of Elite now.
We're done.
And this is
We're
not
done.
looking good. Elite is now one shot.
Oh, it's bounce. Nice
Miracle
bounce.
miracle bounce, if you will. That AMX 1390 is staying so calm coming from Fox TS.
Yep.
It looks like they may go through and try and reinitiate that capture, but Nightmare is hot on the trail, trying to get that reset.
Yeah,
If that-
for team efficiency,
man.
they have to up here right now. It's the only position.
Oh man, more and more shots connecting with Death Skies.
Yep.
They're repositioning right now. The question is, will they make it out in time? Nightmare is speeding around that corner. Reflection
It's
is now
reset.
down to 49 HP.
Yeah.
356 off of Fox TS.
Yeah, but they still got Hatsune Miku and Elite on the south side for sniping.
Where's Nightmare? Nightmare's trying to get the snipe. Can he make it happen or not? There's a
it's reset!
repositioning, but it's not quite working out. 357 off of ELONG's TS. 506 off of Dexta. Still alive miraculously. 223 off of Death Skies. They're fighting this out to the very edge of their teeth. 912 off of Juice, as I think that was the T49 that hit. We've got team efficiency with the tank count advantage, but there's more HP on those lights for ELONG.
Yep. But that's light tank, so even the bar look longer. It's not really actually got higher HP.
Right. Dexter, he says, I've had enough of this. I'm chasing you down. 249 off of Nightmare. As another stacked shot does barely miss. 238 off of Nightmare again. He's running, using those guerrilla tactics as best he can. 271, it looks like, off of Juice.
Yep.
And he's now down to 164 HP. This is anyone's game at this moment. Dexter now going to try and, I guess you'd say, try and go in with a follow-up, and they're going to reinitiate that capture again.
Yep.
This time, they cannot afford to be hit, because not only will the capture be reset, they may very well be taken out of the game.
And on this time, because they don't, the ELONG, they don't have too many hit point tank, only GRB. That's the only one, but for heavy tank, if they stick together, it's really hard to,
Yeah.
penetrate.
Dexta's in the T69 right now. Nightmare's looking for that angle. A single tank can make the capture on its own, but I don't think that's very likely to happen. Nightmare's trying to relocate to an excellent sniping spot. GRB's just about to turn the corner.
Oh.
He does. He takes him out of the game. That's
yeah, with the
Elite.
run and shoot, you know, it's so. I have to say, it's so unlucky.
Elite has now been spotted. He's out of the game, but there's still enough time for one tank to get a full-blown capture. Dexta is going to be stretched really thin. This is 4 versus 2, but it can change very quickly. Dexta hit for 269. He's in that T69 himself. Nightmare has been spotted.
Missing.
Returning fire. He missed that first shot. The second one
again.
misses as well. He's only got 2 more shots remaining in his T69. Reflection is 1 shot as well, I might add.
Yeah.
And now we've got Hatsune Miku fending for dear life. If this shot resets from GRB, there it goes. It came in from Nightmare. This game, there's no way one tank can do it. It's now Dexta against the world.
He's gonna have too much shot. Right?
He's gonna have to hit 4 shots in a row, and oh boy, 2 of them are gonna have to be at least ammo racks. 504. Dexta on his own at the top of that perch, the top of that hill. Non-penning shot. 36 seconds remaining. Unfortunately, that game in some ways was very, very close. But I mean, ELONG, they just had the coordinated fire, the tactics. They were ready for what happened in game number 3 to happen again in game number 4. And the score is now 3-1 in favor of ELONG.
Yeah. But this one, you know, ELONG doing really nice. But I feel the team efficiency still got really high chance to win. But when on the last step they heavy tank rush out, you know, it's somewhere risky. They can send 1, not that many, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still okay on that one, but when you got a lot of you got both side fire. I mean, someone shooting you from here and another shooting you from east part, but east part is sniper. You don't see them, so you don't have to watch it on that part. Even you watch them, you cannot really actually see where
This is too much camo.
Yeah. So you know, they can just focus on how to push the enemy on hillside. You know. Yeah, but
I'm trying to think if I'm wondering if anything here seemed a little bit divided or mishy-mashy, if you will, but that's about it. Okay, guys, so before we dive into map number 2, we're going to take a 5-minute break. Map number 2 will be Steps. The score is 3-1. Day before yesterday, we saw a similar setup between Horseman and Charlotte Tiger. The question is, will we see the same coming from Team Efficiency and ELONG tonight? Let's find out in 5 minutes. All right, guys, we are back now, and let's check, of course, this is something I wanted to check on map number 1, but band map number 1 was going to be Cliffs, and I think that's pretty obvious who it came from. It had to be Team Efficiency. And band 2 came out of ELONG, pretty fair pick considering, as you said, their weakest play is on city maps.
Yep.
Band number 3, ironically enough, comes out... Yeah, Prokhorovka.
Yeah, it should be the Team Efficiency band that.
Yeah.
You know.
And of course, Elong's right. Elong's like, okay, we don't like playing cities either, so we're gonna ban Ruinberg. Murvanka was picked, and I think that's where the meta kind of. This is the map we haven't seen Ruinberg, or well, we've seen Ruinberg, but Himmelsdorf seems to have been picked. I think the last time maybe in week 4 of competition. You remember?
Yeah.
Maybe. But let's get ready now as we are diving into the 5th round of the evening, guys. Go, go, go. As you can see, ELONG is sticking to their loadout religiously. And we got a slight alteration of plan coming from Team Efficiency this time around. They're going to get 2 AMX 1390s as opposed to two Bulldogs. And of course, they're going to replace their Tier 7 with a Tier 6, 5916, two T69s and 2 T32s for them as well.
Yep.
All right, so...
Oh, this time Team Efficiency rush to the west part directly.
Yeah. I feel like the reason why they made that sacrifice, the reason why they decided to actually go for ditching what's what I'm looking for, ditching the 2 M41 Bulldogs is because of, you remember that one moment in the final game on Murvanka Edison, there were 2 M41 Bulldogs that almost took down a tank from ELONG, but just didn't quite finish it up.
Yep.
I mean, it may not sound like a big deal. Sure, it's a one-shot tank, but that tank is still combat effective. It can still deal out damage, but it just was not an effective exchange in addition to taking down a Tier 6.
Yeah, right. Because the Bulldog got almost 1,000 hit point, but the M1319 only 1,100. So it's not that different. But for the firepower, the Bulldog got 10 round autoloader. If you send it 2 there, that means they can shoot in 20 times in quite a short time frame, you know.
All right, so Guanren's going to continue cruising around in that cute, teeny, eeny, I forget how the song goes. Eeny, teeny, little polka dot tanky. Okay, there we go. It didn't work out. There's a song. There's a song in America that we have.
Is it America? Oh.
It's a very classic song.
Okay.
And it goes like, she's got a eeny, teeny, little beanie, little polka dot bikini. And it was like, yeah. I tried making it work here, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
All right, the puns, the failed puns. But
do you remember the sniping position on the north part?
Yeah,
on A5, right? They deal with the Shell Tiger. You know, really
they had
nice.
an IS-3 there.
Yeah, really nice there. You know, but this time they didn't choose the IS-3. They just want to use a light tank for sniping there.
All right, so Nightmare's going to do some cruising forward as well. He's just coming out here to scout a little bit. But I feel like he's just a teeny bit exposed here.
Yeah, you want to find out if someone stand here for spotting. If no one, they're gonna cap like that.
And there it is.
Yep.
All right. Ooh. Blind fire. That's not blind fire. That's not blind fire, is it?
No, not
whoa,
blind.
whoa.
Not
When they come that close to hitting, of course they can't
yeah,
be.
the gas spotter on the end. They cannot do that.
Amazing. All right, so Guanren's getting away with like the last sliver of his HP, if you will. With 4 minutes remaining on the clock, I mean, Team Efficiency not doing too bad hanging on to this point in the game. But it looks like ELONG's changing up their tactics a little bit. They're getting ready to rush the south, from the south, rather. And they know about that spot, I imagine, where there is Bowtech. And Black's already aiming at it. GRB is in some ways as well.
Yeah,
he's just going
to kill the Bowtech first, I think.
Yeah, they know he's there. They know he's there. And that's the RU-251, the Svatser RU-251. He's been death spotted now. And he's hit. He's going to deal out a little bit of damage in that tiny auto loader. Not bad. 612, but
no,
GRP is now exposed.
sacrificing. Oh
Okay.
no!
He's got the cover. He's got the cover of that hill. He's kind of rotating right now to dodge bullets, but at this point, we do have the capture reinitiated by ELONG, and it's not by Nightmare. Nightmare's actually, is that the? No.
Yeah, they're trying to use like two-side attack. Like they just want to force the ELONG cannot go back to reset attack.
All right.
Both sides have captured.
50% on that capture, I might add. And
Can
that's
they
actually
get that on time.
that's capture point 2 right now.
Yeah, they can do that. They can do that.
They're being forced to pile in there. There's a lot of tanks there.
They should arrive
Where's
there.
the reset? We need the reset.
5, 6,
249.
3,
2, 1.
1.
The reset comes in just in time. 617 damage off of Deathguise as the T49 unleashes its load of fury. 742 off of Juice. 1109.
Yep.
964 from another shot from that. From that T49. 392 off of ELONG. 382 for 414 and burning down. He will be shut out now with a final blow. It looks like it's going to be a 4 versus 4 in this situation. 905 of Tanaka. Reflection still alive in that T49, causing so much damage, rustling so many jimmies, and now it looks like Hatsune Miku missed a shot versus Nightmare. If he's got one more in the barrel, there it is. Hatsune Miku is out of the game. Tanaka now, I think, running to get the reload. And it's going to be Dexta as well as Elite going up against... Oh my god, is that a 4th hit in a row coming from Reflection?
Yeah, it's one shot.
And now he's standing there with the cannon at the back of his opponent's head, just like saying, okay, I dare you to stay alive a little bit longer. Now it's going to be Dexta trying to steal out that T49, but... No, I'm sorry, rather Nightmare.
Yep.
But he's being sniped so hard by GRB.
Yeah, I think the RU251 is the best one.
Oh man, and Reflection gets a 5th shot, I think.
Yeah, but oh,
nice. He's just
he's
going Rambo. He's going Rambo. He's going Rambo, but it's not working. Oh man, Tanaka's on the reload. I think it's done now. His reload anyway.
Yeah, but even if
oh, that's great.
But ELONG got really nice personal skill on the light tank. Even if trying to fight him on the heavy tank, it's worked out. It's really hard, but you can see that the heavy tank on the team efficiency, they missed a couple shots, and I mean the
it's
ELONG,
very black and white.
Yeah. ELONG, they choose the target quite right. They kill the T69 first. After that, they leave away and go back kill the T32.
Now, Edison, I do have to ask you this. Why didn't they kill the T49 first?
You mean the team efficiency?
Yeah.
Because he hide. He hide behind.
Yeah, the hills.
If you see a M13 or RU251 there, and the T49, he just want to, just hide hide behind the members. So if you have a choice there, if you don't want to shoot, you want to shoot the T49, you have to be like 2 or 3 tanks shoot you first. They don't have choice.
Yeah.
They have to shoot first.
All right,
That's
all right.
it. Yep.
Let's check out how much damage that T49 did. I think it's somewhere within the range of 5,000.
No.
No?
Yeah, 2,000.
2,000?
Yeah, but it's
only
good enough.
2,000.
Yeah, now it's a GRB.
How many shots hit?
4.
4. And he fired how many?
1,800.
No. How many shots did he fire?
4.
4?
Yeah. 4.
So that's like
4.
that's like that Chinese saying. It's 4 characters. It goes bai fa bai zong.
Yeah, like by far.
100 shots, 100 hits.
Yeah, but actually do not making too many damage. Most of damage from GRB. That's when kill Bulldog. And
that was the other one I wanted to point out. He got the Bulldog. No, he got the Chinese 5916 from Team Efficiency. Then he took their spot. Right, Botek was not in a Bulldog this game, right? Wait.
But if they kill the GRB first, I think the Team Efficiency is gonna win this one.
Oh yeah.
GRB shooting 3,000.
Let's check his delivery payload. 3,000 damage, like you said.
Yeah, it's 3,000.
And how many shots did he fire?
20.
Whoa, how many of those hit?
16, but only penetrates 13.
So there are only 3 non-penetrations.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Well, so it's really worse about that.
Today I learned that an RU251 can be more dangerous than a T49.
It's always because the T49 got really low penetration rate and hit ratio. So it's somewhat like a defensive weapon, enough for assault. So when they attack, he cannot be the last one. He won't be the first one because of first movement is quite slow and the size is quite big.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fatty, but it's not that slow, but it's somewhat fatty.
Yeah. All right, so guys, that brings game number 5 to a close. Right now, score is 4-1.
4-1.
This is the same situation that we saw Horseman in versus Charlotte Tiger. And if they could bring it back versus Charlotte Tiger, well, I don't see why we can't see Team Efficiency win the next 3 games in a row and take things to the tiebreaker. Let's find out if that's going to begin to happen after this 2-minute break, guys. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi guys, we are back now with what could either be A, the beginning of a turnaround for Team Efficiency, or B, the final game for ELONG versus Team Efficiency. But there's something I want to highlight before we continue. I realized that the break that ELONG did not play in Season 1 of the APAC-ASIA. So that means they don't have more than 2,200 rating points.
They got same point as Team Efficiency.
No. Team Efficiency has more because in Season 1, they came in second prize. But in Season 2, they came in third prize, which means they have an additional 300 points. So that means altogether Team Efficiency has 2,500. If we see ELONG come in third prize, if they are not able to beat Charlotte Tiger, then that means both Team Efficiency and ELONG have 2,500 points.
Yeah, but on that scenario, that means Charlotte Tiger gonna be the second.
Second?
Yeah, I mean, Charlotte Tiger, if they match into the season final, at least they gonna get 11,000 points, right?
Right, but that's 2,200. That's
they
not.
Also,
Team Efficiency will have a little bit more, and so will ELONG.
Yep. So if that scenario happen, Team Efficiency gonna be the second one on the season final, right?
It all depends. We're still it's all quantum physics, and we're still in the middle of this game. So,
but still there is a horseman, right?
Yeah, and I mean, as long as Team Efficiency is still playing, they still have a chance. So, they are now on defense again. Let's not forget that.
So this time they take more aggressive defensive position. And that one they are more conservative, but this one, they are more spread out. I say somewhat the same, I have to say, because of ELONG. No, you guys always rush to left side, so I won't go here directly, and they want to figure out first. So maybe this time they want to clear the Ispara first.
And also to clear up some confusion right now with Edison's computer, he's following a T32, and the production crew here is showing you the minimap in the lower right-hand corner. That is Edison's PC. He's able to do the drawing here. That's not the observer's minimap. That's actually the one that's here in game, in case this is the first time you're watching. All right, well, some blind fire will be exchanged, and the clock is ticking just a little bit here for ELONG.
Yeah.
They didn't lose their scouting tank.
But as a defender, they won't stand there. It's an offensive position. Even they snipe there, I don't think there is anyone because the position is for attack, not for defense.
All right, and now, at this moment, we still have Botek working his way around the map. I mean, he's kind of the odd man out scout, if you will.
Yeah,
And
I feel ELONG they gonna flanking again. I mean,
maybe a long rotate.
Yeah, they gonna kill.
Dexter,
Not
maybe?
really kill, but this time they're gonna capture a position and trying to capture again, I guess.
Guanren is about to dive into a very hungry Dexter here. And it looks like he will be lit up. 107 damage. He was spotted.
Wow, it's bounced. Oh, no,
22,
hit.
351. Botek going up
another
against
hit. Wow.
Guanren, and now Guanren's just going to back out of there. With that, it was a dangerous scout coming from ELONG, but they got the vision that they needed. Botek looks like he's going to try and pursue that chase.
It's
just a little
so dangerous. I don't think it's gonna go out. I just want to say that right there.
Indeed. All right, so thus far, let's stop and think about the number of teams that were able to take games off of ELONG. The highest I think we've seen is 3 points, and that came from Horseman, our team that is now qualified for the Season 2 Grand Finals from Taiwan. And team efficiency previously has only been able to take 2 games off of their hands. And at this moment, we have ELONG going for the long rotation for capture point 1. We've got a nice spread coming out of team efficiency, but I think they're leaning too much towards capture point 2 right now. I feel.
Oh, they're gonna capture, but no, the T-37 is changing position right now. Leads to want to kill someone's spot here, but no one on that position. But Elite, it's not on the map, but the position on there is really nice for spot the capture circle. Yeah, Elite is still there and no one spotted him.
Again, guys, this is between team efficiency and ELONG.
Oh, Tanaka.
Botek was taken down
Yeah.
in the background. Our production crew didn't catch that. Reflection is just cruising forward. He's going to be lit up by Tanaka.
Yeah, someone gonna snipe in the Tanaka.
Oh, man,
Oh, but
249.
Elite's still there. Wow.
Yeah, and now Elite has been scouted. Oh, man, Tanaka's
Why
being
he put
lit.
there? He should.
2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock. If team efficiency has just 1 tank remaining at 0-0, then they win. But right now, there's more than enough tanks to make a 4-man tank viable. 957 for Elite.
Yeah, we almost died there.
I'm wondering, was that the T-49 that just hit him?
No, I say he got a lot of shot.
That's the guy's coming out there. Where and when is that capture going to be initiated? It's they want to go for capture point 1. It looks like the 1390 has dove into it.
Yeah, the problem for team efficiency right now is they spot all clear. So right now they are really hard to see anyone on the capture circle.
Oh man, 85 seconds remaining.
There's a light tank on the south side. That means they're gonna stop someone go through the south.
Black has hit so hard just now. All right. What happens from here is the real question. Hatsune Miku takes 287, followed by 467. He's being hit in the side.
Wow, someone down first.
Oh man, from ELONG, they just lost 2 tanks.
This time they focus on T-32 first. I don't think that's a wise decision.
And it will be an AMX 1390 from ELONG that falls first. Now the capture has been reset. It's 110 seconds, or excuse me, 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Team efficiency has the lead in the way of HP right now. And now it looks as though we have to see ELONG get a full-blown elimination to win this game. Elite exposed there. GRB is exposed to him. It's going to be 574 for 320. Was that friendly fire that just hit Desk, guys?
Look like
that. Dexter's not going to chase him down.
The problem for the ELONG this time, they focus on the T-32 first. It's not worth for that because it's a heavy tank and hard to penetrate.
Dexter gets the chase down, and it looks like this might be the second game of the evening that team efficiency wins.
Yeah, but this time ELONG, they are doing really nice on the beginning, but I don't know why after that they focus on the T-32. they take a lot of shots, maybe make more than 10 to kill T-32, and they don't have other ammo to kill other ones.
All right, so now we've got Nightmare working his way up that hill. I mean, like, let's be real though. What he's doing here superficially is just hiding and reducing the amount of damage that team efficiency will have should it come to a tiebreaker where, well, never mind, they've won offensive round, so they're already on.
But they got a chance to tiebreaker, so maybe they have to make something there,
Yeah, okay. But I mean, in this event, since someone has won an offensive round, they're going to more than likely give the advantage to
this
ELONG.
map, do you remember what I said before? This map is not that good for defenders, So maybe the team efficiency got a chance to get into tiebreaker.
That's right, guys.
Wow.
This is, I mean, it looks like it's the beginning of a turnaround for team efficiency. I mean, they just won a game. The score is now 2-4. Now, if they want to win, they have to win not just the next 2 games in a row, but the tiebreaker that follows.
Yep.
So let's see if they can do it on the offense, where they will have a slightly larger advantage after a 2-minute break. So don't go away, guys. All right, guys, we are back now, and it's going to be Offender's advantage coming from team efficiency. And, of course, this is just a reminder, if they want to win and go up against Charlotte Tiger in a rematch, not only do they have to win these next 2 games in a row, they're going to have to win the tiebreaker that follows.
Yeah. And it's somewhat close right now, I feel team efficient maybe on the first one, Morvenka is so I can say that it's so benefit for light tank, but ELONG is less superior with the light tank. But on the step, it's not that good map for light tank only. So
I just want to point out there's been a slight change in tank selection coming from team efficiency. They've gone back to the M41 Bulldogs that they were using back on offense on Muravanka, but the big change is the IS-3. They do, of course, have 2 T-32s, an IS-3, and 2 T-69s. It's the 5.87 loadout.
Yeah, they take out the M13, I think.
Yeah.
Replaced for IS-3.
And there's really no big change coming from ELONG's tank loadout. As you can see, they still love that T-49. They want it.
And they use so many heavy tanks, I would say. They can go through the east part, It's really nice route for the heavy tank.
And that looks exactly like what they are trying to do, but from the same time, I think ELONG is prepared for this, as they are sending 2 AMX 1390s out a little bit in the western direction, getting ready to intercept, or if you will, just flank.
And this one, he gonna go somewhere and like B, and after their main force go to the east part, this one.
Botek's been spotted. He knows what's up. Oh, man, and Reflection getting hit in that T-49. He's now going to back down just a little bit. Well.
Yeah, after this one, go back to the base. So the M41 Bulldog gonna capture.
Here we go. So, here we are. Team efficiency still going to continue cruising on to capture point 2. I mean, yeah, they got a nice little pick there, but they're also taking a bit of damage here from Hatsune Miku, just a little bit there. 242, very fractional. Looks like 1/8 of his HP altogether.
Yeah, they're gonna kill the GRB first. They know there might be someone there.
Oh man, and Juice.
Yeah, they're gonna keep.
Juice is now out of the game. Our observer did not catch that. He got sniped. He got hit really hard.
Where is it? The Juice?
He just got taken down. He was behind Hatsune Miku.
But where is it?
He was behind Hatsune Miku. Now he's gone.
He's go to a wrong position.
He's a little bit exposed there. He took fire from not only GRB in that 251. He also took a lot from another tank in a different angle. But I mean, GRB is showing just how powerful that position is when defending or even ambushing. Takes 510 damage. He's dodging so many shots here. That's 3 taken at him that have not been able to hit. Now 4. 253 with that second shot. 234 off of Sly Fox, as we do see him safely returning fire. 236 off of Elite. And this is not looking good for team efficiency already. He was on fire. He did use the extinguisher. The T-69 in a lot of trouble here as it's on the reload and backpedaling. This is looking like lights out for team efficiency. 138 damage off of the rear, and now we've got, of course, Hatsune Miku totally surrounded. 626, 475 off of the hull and gone. Quite unfortunate. 42 remaining on Guanren. 968 on Dexter. Elong. Fox TS does take a huge chunk there, and now it's all up to Death Guys as team efficiency faces the barrel of defeat for the Season 3 playoffs. He doesn't want to give up, but it's him against 7. We all know how this ends. 401. APAC-ASIA taking 324. A little bit unfortunate, but I mean, I feel like the critical part of this game, like this is where we have to say goodbye to team efficiency and their further play. They will now finish in 4th prize. 4th prize for the WGL APAC. That'll give them 150 points. 150 points. Adding that to the 300 that they have last time, that's going to bring it to 150, 450, 2200. 2650 is what they will have. 2650 is what they will have.
2650, yeah.
Yeah, 2,650. Now, if Elong is not able to go on, they will only have 2,500. And that means that team efficiency will have more points than them, but we have to find out if that's going to happen after our match between Charlotte Tiger and team efficiency after this short...
Elong.
Or Charlotte, my mistake. Charlotte Tiger and Elong after this 10-minute commercial break, guys. Don't go away.
Okay. 10 minutes.